Welcome to the Ecomm Breakthrough Shortcuts. In these 5-minute episodes, we cut straight to the real stories, real numbers, and the real lessons learned from brand builders and entrepreneurs just like yourself. No fluff, just high impact takeaways that you can apply into your business today.
So we realized we weren't the experts anymore. So for example, we're Amazon people. That's our bread and butter. We've done well. We've scaled Amazon brand or private label products very well. We started creating brands. We established those, but we're like, oh, wait a second. We're going into two different areas, retail and D2C, which are not in our arsenal, not one of the partners that we like. This is our bread and butter. So we realized that and we're like, okay, wait, so we need to bring on some people that really know what they're doing. So we brought on a head of retail, and that was a great move. We tried the whole broker route. They promised the world, but in reality, they're not in the thick of it. They're not there pitching just you 24/7, and that's how they are basically incentivized by, or what they're incentivized by. So we brought on a head of retail, and that instantly got us into doors. But the retail game is slow. It's not like Amazon, where you can basically instantly get sales by listing your product on Amazon. Um, D2C, we really kind of started that initiative this year. I would say like mid-January. Before we brought on a head of marketing in September of last year, but the main focus was TikTok. We did okay with TikTok, but I would say we've done a great job of like just exposure, going viral, but not consistent enough to where it was like, okay, we should spend more time and effort on this. So we pivoted our head of marketing, who is actually mainly a D2C background person. We put him in through the TikTok world, just because all of our peers are doing so well on, or I wouldn't say all. A couple people are doing really well on TikTok, and we were like, that was the shiny object at the moment. In reality, that's not where we should have spent that time and effort. We knew that D2C was going to be where we're building out landing pages, building out our websites, making sure that we're as optimized as possible and get to a break even point, which we just got to. So we started in January. It took us, let's just say, 2 months, a little less than 2 months to get to break even point. And if you were to ask my head of marketing, like, what would you grade our flows, our landing pages, our website, he'd be like, yeah, it's like a 2 out of 10. And so that was more so just like, if you can get to break even at a 2 out of 10, once you spend the money on, getting properly optimized, great sexy page, making sure it's very much like as seamless as possible for the buyer. Like, I would say a great example of a brand that is $1 billion brand that only has landing pages is AG1. AG1 has built $1 billion brand just on landing pages. You don't go to AG1's site to go buy their product. You see their ad on Meta or Instagram or wherever, and then it takes you to a page, and then you buy it from that page. It's not like you're searching ag1.com and going there. Now, yes, maybe after you buy it the first time, you might do that, or you get an email follow up saying, "Hey, it's time to reorder your shake." So there's so much that goes into D2C. So we found someone to basically run the whole thing, bootstrap it, and now since we got to the point where we're break even, we're bringing on reinforcements to media buyers next, and then also making sure that our creative is now much at a higher level than what it currently is. And these are all things that you kind of do as you enhance your pages and make them better and better.